Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Packers hosting the Eagles, and the Packers are 1.5-point home favorites. The over-under is at 45.5 points. The Eagles are plus 102 on the money line, and the Packers are minus 122. Now, these are the pre-kickoff lines. They're definitely going to change the closer we get to Monday Night Football. People are going to hammer this game. Head-to-head, these teams are 5-5 against each other. The Eagles have beaten the Packers the last 3 times they've played them. The home team's won the last 4 games they've played against each other. The home team is 5-5. The favorite has won and covered the last 4 games. The favorite is both 7-3 against the spread and 7-3 on the money line. The under is 6-4, but at 45.5 points, the over is 6-4. Weather for this game in Green Bay is supposed to be 31 degrees, 7-mile-an-hour winds from the west, and a 17% chance of rain. Golden is listed as questionable. Watson is listed as questionable in this game for the Packers. The Eagles are 6-2 overall. They are 5-3 against the spread. The over's 5-3, and they're 3-1 on the road. The Packers are 5-2-1. They are 3-5 against the spread. The under is 4-3-1, and they are 3-1 at home. The Eagles are 2-2 in their last 4 games. The games they won were the games they covered. 38 points, 51 points, 50 points, and then 58 points. 4-point loss to the Broncos in a game in which they choked. 17-point loss to the Giants. Another game we could say that they choked. 6-point win over the Vikings. They covered. And then an 18-point win over the Giants again. They covered. For the Packers, 3-1 in their last 4. They have not covered a game in the last 2, 4. They covered 1 game of their last 6. 45 points, 50 points, 60 points, and then 29 points. A 9-point win over the Bengals, didn't cover. 4-point win over the Cardinals, didn't cover. 10-point win over the Steelers, they did, and then they shit the bed when they played the Panthers, and they lost by 3. And that's the second time that they've done that this season, shitting the bed. They did it against the Browns, and they did it against the Panthers. So, realistically speaking, the Packers probably should be like 6-1, although they almost shit the bed when they tied the Cowboys because Love almost screwed them in overtime in that game. So, there's been a handful of times that they've legitimately shit the bed this season. Offensively, the Eagles average 209.6 passing yards per game, which is 24th, 111.6 yards per game on the ground, which is 19th, and 26 points per game, which is 10th in the league. The Packers average 258 yards per game through the air, which is 8th, 112.9 yards per game on the ground, which is 16th, and 25.8 points per game, which is 11th. So we have the 10th and the 11th ranked scoring offenses. Defensively, the Eagles allow 225.4 yards passing per game, which is 15th, 120.4 yards rushing, which is 19th, 23.1 points per game, which is 19th. The Packers, 213.1 yards per game through the air, which is 10th in the league, 89.4 yards rushing per game, which is 5th in the league, and 20.8 points per game allowed, which is 8th. This is just about, in my opinion, was last week the week that the Packers shit the bed, so this way when they play the Eagles, they actually play well? Or was that a little bit of foreshadowing for what we're going to see this week when they play the Eagles? It's strength on strength with the run. I know Jordan Love can beat the Eagles with his arm. Jalen Hurts, we have seen him be able to throw when he needs to. This should be a great game. It's going to be cold. I'm going to bank with the home team here. I'm going to take the Eagles on the money. I'm going to take the Packers on the money line. I'm going to take the Packers laying the points, and I'm going to go over. I know that because the spread is so low and the Packers just lost to the Panthers, that everyone's going to be on the Eagles. I just have a feeling that they bounce back and win this game. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.